Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Capricorns? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Nine of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Strength card. Major Arcana for Leo. In your blockage is the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Capricorn, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is creating your own emotional happiness. This is also some kind of situation where you're in a place of peace and feeling quite good. Nobody can steal this Nine of Cups away from you because you are embodying. And when you embodying a high vibrational energy, you attract in a high vibrational situation or a manifestation. This can also be wishes granted, wish fulfillment, a dream come true, or there is something about make a wish. There's some kind of like strong, what goes around comes back around, or there's something about softening yourself and being more kind and gentle. This is also about you becoming mental resilient. It means the things that used to bother you or penetrate you no longer bother you anymore. You know, that Strength card is also an internal healing. So something about your heart chakra. What is this Nine of Cups? And the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Queen of Wands is a go-getter, an action taker. I'm also getting something about motivating or an inspiration. You could be motivating or inspiring others. And Queen of Wands doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks that he or she. They just take that bold, brave action and asserting oneself. I'm also getting this could be good news about getting some kind of certification. Queen of Wands is also about sensuality, sexuality, your solar plexus. So something about creating. You're in a really creative energy. And what's coming towards you is this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, yeah, you could be tired. You've been through a lot of battles. You feel a little bit beat up. But my Nine of Wands can also be an energy of boundaries and protecting something that you are doing. Protecting your happiness and protecting your flair. What is this Nine of Wands? And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Two of Pentacles is having a lot of irons in the fire and you're feeling a little bit burnt out. But I'm also getting a situation where the Two of Pentacles are pros and cons to a circumstance or a situation. So let's just say, I don't know, you go and hang out with a friend and you hang out with this friend and you find yourself really drained after you leave the circumstance or a situation, then you know to scrap that and let it go. But I'm also getting a situation where a person could be pushing your boundaries, especially with the Seven of Swords. So this person has some kind of hidden agenda or a motive to get in your lusciousness, especially with that Nine of Cups and Queen of Wands. So there's something about courageousness or something about gentle and soft, big heart. A lot of confidence oozing off of you. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Knight of Cups can be, yeah, somebody charming, good looking, wants to take you on a date, sweep you off your feet. Or there's something of a situation of you being really focused on things that float your boat. So it feels like you're going with the flow. So the more and more you can go with the flow, the more and more you feel in flow. And your blockage is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is a person who is emotionally withdrawn their energy. Now, this can also be somebody who is really picky. This is my milk has expired, the milk has curdled. So you've either overstayed or overextended in some kind of circumstance. This can also be somebody who is comparing their life to your life, or my negative Nancy, my Debbie Downer, somebody who constantly complains. So no matter what you do for this person or no matter how much you help this person, they're never satisfied. So there is a situation of a person trying to distract you, Seven of Swords, right? Somebody wants to push your boundaries, like press their luck. And the Five of Wands. This person could be in competition, competing for your time, your energy. Five of Wands is also some kind of inflammation in the body. This is also my crabs in the bucket. Or somebody around you is very crabby and moody. This is also a boring routine. And this element is about some kind of inflammation or a withdrawn energy from drama, conflict, people who are arguing. Something here flows. Follow the flow. Follow the things that feel uplifting. Or somebody around you is motivating and inspiring or pumping your tires. Five of Wands can also be somebody's pride and ego. And the crabs in the bucket. It means like almost climbing out of a circumstance or a situation. You're feeling quite good and this person sucks you back in. So some kind of person really pushes your boundaries, like pushes you to the limit, but you have this mental resilience, becoming titanium. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords could be you being very quiet, strategy, making swift, quick movements, or you're dealing with somebody who has some kind of hidden agenda or a motive to get back into your good graces and you're protecting some kind of situation. So they're going to come in when you're most burned down, especially with the Nine of Wands. It means, yeah, you got a lot of things to do. You got to go here. You're running these errands. You're running those errands. And then this person's going to come in when you're at your most vulnerable or when you feeling really burnt out. And you're just going to be like, yeah. So make sure that you are, don't get sloppy with your boundaries. This can also be somebody who has sloppy thinking or an embarrassing secret. This person could also be embarrassed by their actions. Or hiding. There's something private and hiding. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. Well, the Empress is about relax, lean back in this beautiful feminine energy. I'm also getting a situation where that Nine of Cups is some kind of birth. Now, this could be being quiet and revealing some kind of birth announcement or something about you giving birth to something new. There's something about the more and more that you can relax and lean back in this feminine energy. There's something quite creative inside of you. Hiding what you are creating. Now the Empress is also about glow and shine. Seven of Swords and the Empress. Now, there also could be some kind of manipulative mother. Doesn't have to be a mother. Could be a friend. Manipulating the energy. What goes around comes back around. Let's see what this Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands is. Happiness, joy equals success. And then in your focus, you have like some kind of like strong indication of creativity. There's something here that you're being really quiet on what you're creating. It's making you extremely happy, whatever this is. And Judgment. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Release and let go of the rope. This is also release and let go of any kind of blaming, shaming, complaining, or anything that is expired. Especially when people are trying to pull you into their drama. This is also about the phoenix rising from the ashes. It means coming, it's like a comeback story. Coming out of a situation more powerful, more braver, more confident. I'm also getting an element where you are even upgrading. The strategy here is to get in this receptive mode receiving something even better, of when you surrender, possibly an Aries, Scorpio, a Pisces. Yeah, because it says let go and be happy. So what is this Nine of Wands? Two of Pentacles. Again, there's pros and cons to both situations, but I'm also getting a situation where you need to protect your energy from an old energy that wants to come in. This person is an energy drain. So they don't know how to create their own emotional happiness. What is this Nine of Wands and Two of Pentacles? And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Something fated and destined for you on your path. Luck going in your favor, depending on if you take action. I'm also getting a situation where there could be some kind of unexpected good luck that can catch you off guard or by surprise. And you could be in a place of resisting. So what you resist persists. But I'm also getting something cyclical. Like what goes around comes back around to you, or you're getting an upgrade. You're getting something better. Now, this could be a better job. Something that used to make you happy. Somebody's wishing and hoping that they can reconcile with you as well. But I feel like this relationship or whatever, this conflict of interest has already expired, right? The crab's in the bucket. So it's almost like you've climbed out almost of a situation. You're almost at the peak. I know you're tired. I know you're burnt out. But if you can get over that hump of just knowing there's something better here. It's hidden from you, or you're keeping it quiet. What is this Strength card and the Knight of Cups? And the Fool. No risk, no reward. This is also up for adventure and having little to no fixation or attachment to an outcome. Because if you fixate or attach to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every single time. So there is something about the Fool. Bold, courageous, putting yourself out there, doing things that float your boat. I'm also getting an element of somebody coming and saying that to you. Or maybe you're saying, like, I've been fooled before. You got to let go of that mindset. You got to expect good things. And the Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancerian. Doesn't have to be your biological mother, but you have Four of Cups, which is Cancerian energy, Queen of Cups, which is Cancerian energy, and then Five of Wands is Leo energy. So emotionally withdrawn. I'm also getting something about mood swings. So this person has really high and low reaction in mood. One day this person's totally fine. The next day this person is full of drama. Emotionally withdrawn. You deem that somebody doesn't care. And then you have the Emperor. So that's what I was saying about, like, because you have the Empress on the board here. You're getting some kind of upgrade. From something that was immature, maybe adventurous and fun, to something about you becoming mental resilient, not letting something old penetrate you from your past. You got a line of irons in the fire, luck going in your favor. Seven of Swords and Empress. Hiding what you are creating. And the Ace of Wands. Wow, it's lit up. Secret passion. This is also news communication coming from the Empress. I'm also getting something about you working with somebody who you're keeping it a secret for now, but it's not going to be a secret forever. Something about news, communication, creativity. There's so much creative energy like coming off of you that you can't be held back. You can't be held back. Justice, Nine of Pentacles. This is about being your own entrepreneur, or something here about legal. just wanting to do something on your own. But when you start doing something on your own, you actually come into a better commitment or connection. Nine of Pentacles is also somebody who is in a place of knowing their worth, knowing their value. Something here is of value and you're protecting it, or something about like hiding it. Hiding and protecting this baby, whatever this birth is. On your own, it's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. And that's exactly what this is. It's like you're going to get an upgrade, but it's like on your own. And it feels so lit up. You feel alive. And this could also just be going away on an adventure with your friends for a couple days, especially with that Knight of Cups. It's just somebody, this person's soft and gentle. They might be they talk light. Planning phase. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. So take a step back. Again, we're leaning and relaxing. You could also be playing hooky. You might need to play hooky from work and just relax. Do nothing, which is going to be hard for a Capricorn. You're going to think that doing nothing is unproductive, but it's actually very productive. Give yourself permission to go to the beach and do nothing. Yep. And then it says harmony calls, embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. So there is something about move forward, turn your goals into reality. And then it says scales of balance, seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scales to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So there's an alignment here happening for you, but you're being lined up to where you're going to think that somebody is either a liar or they have some kind of hidden agenda or a motive, because you're constantly receiving. And maybe you're not used to constantly being in the receptive mode where somebody is like, you know, paying for things for you and stuff like that. Knowing they effed up. Emotional intelligence. Creating this, I'm telling you, as soon as I created my own emotional intelligence and becoming emotionally available, opened many doors for me. Emotional intelligence is a situation where, let's just say that you walk into, I don't know, the grocery store and there's an ex. And let's say this ex used to trigger you, right? Get a rise out of you. It's neutral. You don't feel anything against this person. That's what emotional intelligence is. It means you don't feel any kind of negativity. You don't feel anything. It's because that's growing up, right? Envy. If you can't have it, Capricorn, or if I can't have it, you can't have it either. But you're going to get it. Somebody here. This person's full of passion and desire, just like you. Very passionate, very creative energy. Shield. You need to defend yourself. So when you are burnt out, this person is going to come in and try to push your boundaries. It's the villain that plays the victim. And then it says dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion and or hair. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. That can also be a man. I know this says woman, dealings with a woman with dark complexion and or hair, but this can also be a man. person is energetically draining. And then Seahorse, family matters. So focusing on family, maybe you have a very supportive family. Maybe you have friends that feel like family. And Seahorse, mate for life. Candle, you'll be shown the way. And again, feeling lit up, or there's something about motivating or an inspiration. Like you saw something online, or somebody motivates and inspires you. Grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Yeah. And I feel like this person, again, it's like the crabs in the bucket. This person is trying to suck you back in so that you can't go towards this Ace of Wands and the Empress. And financial pinch. So there also could be somebody who's in, you know, boo-hoo, I feel left out. Capricorn didn't invite me. Well, it's like, maybe you don't got 2 pennies to rub together to come with us. Capricorn, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.